serious, absurd, and implications. Well, they're singing across the nation, singing, hey, 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 sha-la-la-la-la-la. And in the cure, well, you can be rest assured in incarnation. Now leave your hesitations and sing, hey, 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 sha-la-la-la-la-la-la. Singing, hey, 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 sha-la-la-la-la-la-la. And now we're always hanging in the mumbo-jumbo, singing, hey, 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 sha-la-la-la-la-la-la. And I knew your words would always make you fumble.
That is my good friend Ed Roman off of his album last year that came out. It dropped last year, entitled Red Omen. Ed Roman with his album Red Omen. But we'll Mike, I don't know. I think he's an early morning riser. Maybe we'll get him on the show one day as a guest. But get out there and take a gander. It's a great album. Of course, he has been, well, not of course, but he has been named Indie Artist, or he's up for another Indie Artist of the Year nomination this year. But wish him the best of luck on that one. He's won a few of those and everything. So Ed Roman, his new album Red Omen, great music, just fun and wacky, kind of kooky, kind of good stuff. Getting back to the news, an unexpected passenger arrived on a Turkish airline flight over the weekend. Yeah, that's right. And mom gave birth. Crew members helped deliver a baby girl. Can you imagine that? Can you imagine flying on an airplane and a baby being born? Oh my goodness. Can't get any sleep. Can someone please shut that kid up in aisle 2? No. Congratulations, Mom. You know, babies are just going to do it. You got to ask yourself, though, what type of person who is that late in term will get on an airplane? I try not to fly. I'm not pregnant. But I don't know. You just got to ask yourself, why? Talk about ask yourself, wacky but true section. Now, this one's pretty bizarre. But hey, whatever floats your boat. Man marries woman whose number he dreamt about. This is true. A British man met and married a woman after he dreamt of her phone number and then sent her a text message. After dreaming of her number, the man texts, "Did I meet you last night?" His random recipient was confused but decided to reply, and the two began exchanging messages. Eventually, they met and fell in love. More power to them. I wonder how they're gonna, if they get a divorce, how that's going to go. Oh, my goodness. And at the box office, of course, Boss Baby is number one again. I haven't seen Boss Baby. I don't even know what it's about, but it must be doing right. It made another $26.3 million, beating out, once again, Beauty and the Beast. Now, this is really cool. A 17-year-old girl in New Jersey has become the first student to ever be accepted to all 8 Ivy League schools. That's right. Yeah, I was happy just to get into one, to one community college. Oh, my goodness. Oh, my God. Now, you know you're broke when it comes down to this, but a woman rents out half her mattress. Now, before you guys start going, oh, they call that prostitution. No. It's nothing like that. So here, a woman in China advertised for a roommate and found one. The female roommate will pay $94 a month, which includes half the apartment's twin bed. The woman described the decision to share the twin bed as a simple one. I want to save money. Wow. In China, you have a bed, you're rich. Instead of sleeping on the floor. No, that's just... Oh, my goodness. And then here you go, Fresno, California, wacky but true. This week, police in Fresno, California shared information on an unknown woman who's claimed to be a mermaid. She goes by the name Jonah. Police say that when they found her, her hair was wet, she was mostly naked, and had been in the water. Investigator also noted that she had webbed toes on both feet, which they're currently looking for a family. Throw her back. She's a mermaid. She, look on land. Who knows? She could be a real mermaid. Throw her back. See what she does with it. Oh, I am not one to promote Starbucks. I'm a Tim Hortons fan. And if you're within 500 miles of Tim Hortons, I highly recommend you take the diversion. Get up there, get yourself a cup of black coffee, get a Danish, and tell them that Jeff Norton sent you. So I drink my Timmy Hortons coffee. Good stuff. Good stuff. Hey, if you're in New York City, New York, I have to give a shout out to some of my ufology people. New York Times motto is all the news that's fit to print. The National Enquirer is all the news inside is made up. So don't be shocked when you hear that since the beginning of the year, UFO sightings are up, way up. And right now the U.S. has 300 times the number of UFO reports in global median. That's right, New York City. 300 times more UFOs. Maybe they're just hoping that they come down and take Donald Trump. I don't know. Talk about UFOs in the same vein. Michael Bay reveals plans for 14 more Transformer movies. What is he trying to do? Beat out Rocky? That's right. Michael Bay. Are you tired of them yet? Are you tired of the Transformers? If you aren't, Paramount is going to make sure that you are before they finally stop making them. Michael Bay, who has directed every Transformer movie, you want to talk about just making sure he has a job so far, and is planning on departing the franchise after the upcoming Transformer, The Last Night, recently confirmed that the studio has 14 different Transformer movies in some stage of development. So Michael Bay's leaving. Gotcha. I didn't know if he was doing job security. But yeah, there's 14. I don't know. Sometimes a franchise just needs to go away. It's kind of like the whole Marvel's, American Hero or whatever it is. I don't even know what it is anymore. What they call themselves. You guys know what I'm talking about. In the disgusting but true side, did you hear about this bat found in a bag, Fresh Express prepackaged salad mix? Now, I have to say, I eat that. I get the prepackaged salad mix, especially the Fresh Express. Yeah, there was a bat found, so now they're recalling them all. I don't know. Not that fresh, eh? Now, this is one that you wish would happen to all of us. Man finds $2.5 million in gold hidden in a trunk. That's right. Nick Mead runs an outfit in the UK called Tanks A Lot, giving people the chance to drive tanks on his farm in Holland. That's right. Nick had just bought a newer model Russian T-5469 for $37,000. All right, so there you go. So you get a tank, you get to pay, drive his tank on his thing. Do you get to blow anything up? That would be cool. He and his mechanic, Todd Chamberlain, were restoring the machine. They opened up the diesel gas tank, looked for an old munitions, and inside they found gold. All right, looking for old munitions. All right, so they opened up the diesel gas tank looking for, all right, who would ever think that you would store munitions? But, they tell you that your guns, if you're going to store guns and stuff, you can store them in diesel fuel. Keep them from rusting. I'm not recommending you do that, but you can do that. You can store your guns in diesel fuel. I actually had a gentleman whose house caught on fire, and the guns they were in diesel fuel. They were blackened. He stored them in there. That's where he stored them, in his garage. They were blackened and stuff, but everything else around the house was on fire, but the guns survived. But yeah, so I guess you could do that. Took an old inside. They found gold, 12 pounds of gold bars worth about $2.5 million. They believe the gold bars were looted by Iraqi soldiers in Kuwait during the Gulf War. The tank was later captured and shipped to Britain, knowing that if they tried to exchange it, they would be questioned. So they went ahead and called police, who took the gold but gave them a receipt. As they said things to me. Really? All right, guys, gentlemen. All right. I don't know. People kill me. I guess. Whatever. Teach their own. It's their decision. They're out $2.5 million. Do they not know they can melt it down? Make little nuggets out of it. Whatever. To each their own. 2.5 million. I wouldn't. I'm going to tell you right now. That stuff's going. That stuff's going back into the. It's not going to the tank, but it's going back into the ground. It's going somewhere, but it's definitely not going to the police. You guys lose $2.5 million. Don't come looking here. I don't know anything about it. That's my story. I'm sticking to it. I know nothing about it. This weekend, of course, was the Masters. We talked about that and stuff. Well, today is golf day. That's right. Today is golf day. National Sibling Day. Salvation Army's Founders Day. April is Alcoholic Awareness, Brussels Sprouts and Cabbage Month, Car Care Month, whatever. Oh, here's one. This is Alec Baldwin. Yes. He's too busy playing Trump to actually review his own book. That's right. See, this just goes to show you the intelligence of some of these people, the talking heads. But Alec Baldwin didn't proofread his own book. That's right. Alec Baldwin is now going after the publisher of his new memoir, Nevertheless. That's the name of the memoir, by the way. Claiming that they made numerous typos and errors. HarperCollins is the publisher, Baldwin writes on Facebook. The published edition contains several typos and errors, which I was more than a little surprised to see. The editor at HarperCollins were, I imagine, too busy to do a proper and forensic edit of the material. Well, come on. Alec, what are you going to do? You're going to call him up and leave a hateful voicemail message like you did your daughter? This is Alec Baldwin. You are a disgusting pig. You are a vile, disgusting pig for publishing what I wrote. You worthless piece of disgusting, vile human excrement. What a jackwad. I mean, seriously, think about it. He's upset because they published what he wrote. But wait a minute, maybe he didn't write it. Maybe he didn't write it. Maybe that's what it was. Really? Oh. Therefore, he goes on to say, therefore, in first posting here in the coming weeks will be an index of corrections and amendments to the text in order to bring it more in line with my original intent. For example, his first correction concerned a line in the book where he claims he is in love. Where he's in love.